Section 7.1 Worked Examples. Fill in the missing value. So we want to convert 4.19 milliliters to liters. If you use table 7.2 that I've reproduced here, and even though it says has distance measurements up here, you can take away the suffix and worry about, the prefix and worry about the suffix. We want to look at where are liters, which would be the base unit of meters, and we see that this is 3 places to the left of the milliliters. And so therefore we know we want to move the decimal place 3 places to the left. And so when we do that, so we're going from milliliters to liters, we're going from a smaller unit to a larger unit, so we know we're going to get an answer that's smaller. So we're going to move our decimal place, we're going to move our decimal place 3 places to the left. So when I do that, it's going to go over to in front of the 4, and then I'm going to add 2 zeros. So it's going to be 0.00419, and I'm running out of space there, liters. So 0.00419 liters is equivalent to 4.19 milliliters. I'm going to do another conversion. This time we're in distance units, so we're going to go from kilometers to meters. Okay, so this time we see kilometers way over on the left side and millimeters way over on the right-hand side. So again, we're going from a large unit to a smaller unit, so we know we're going to get an answer that's bigger than what we started with. And it's 6 places over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to move the decimal place 6 places to the right. And so when I do that, I'm going to get 2, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Let me clear out my 2 there. So it's 2.1 million. That should say millimeters, sorry. It should be millimeters, not milliliters. So 2.1 million. You also can write, remember how it says in the book that many places in the world don't use the commas and they just separate in groups like that. So it also could be written that way. All right, now this time we want to arrange the quantities in order from smallest to largest, and you want to put them into the same base unit. And this time the base unit for these measurements here, their weights or masses, we're going to do it into grams, which would be right here as the base unit of meter. So what we're going to do is look at them one by one and convert them to grams. So we've got 2.4 kilograms, which would fall over here, and we want to convert that to grams, and we see it's 3 places to the right. So we're going to move the decimal place 3 places to the right, and we're going to end up with 2,400 grams. So I move that decimal place 3 places to the right. Now we want to go from milligrams back to the base unit of grams. So we have 3 places to the left. So we're going to move our decimal place here 3 places to the left. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to get 120 grams. So now we've got so far 2,400 grams, 120 grams. And then finally we have a hecto, which is right here, and we want to take that back to the base unit, which is 2 units to the right. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to move our decimal place 2 places to the right. So 22.2 hectograms is equal to, move it over 2 places, 1, 2, so it's equal to 222 grams. All right, so what do we have? We want to go from smallest to largest, so our smallest is 120 grams. Next we have the 2, pen doesn't want to work, grams. And then finally we have the 2,400 grams. So again, in order to work this kind of a problem, you've got to get them all in the same units. And I recommend you go into the base units. So in this case, because it was mass, we went to grams. If it had been distance, we would go to meters and so forth. All right, and lastly, let's look at this jellyfish. So there's a species of jellyfish, and the largest one is the lion's mane jellyfish. And the one particular specimen has a diameter of 1.11 meters and tentacles that are 22 meters long. The specimen weighs 115 kilos and can travel at a speed of 1.21 meters per second. What's the weight of the specimen in grams? Okay, so we want to convert the weight, 115 kilograms, to grams. All right, so we look on our scale here. So our base unit here, we're over here at kilos, and we want to go back to the base unit of grams, and we know it's 3 decimal places to the right, so we're going to move our decimal place 3 places to the right, and we end up with this specimen weighing 115,000 grams.